Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. For those of you from the States, hope your 4th of July weekend went well. Hope you had a good time, saw some fireworks, ate a hot dog, all that good stuff. We got a good day coming today. Yes, I am back. I am live. I am streaming. It's been a little scattershot over the past few weeks, but the good news is that I have finished the hardest part of my training. So I'm thinking that over the next few weeks, the next 3 weeks or so, I'll be able to fit in some good streams more consistently, more frequently. And then after that, I'll definitely be able to. So what have we got on the docket? We've got Disco Elysium. You see it on the screen right now. Elysium. Jesus. Never going to pronounce that way. First time playing the game. I'm excited. I've heard only good things about this. And I'm thinking how this is going to work is we're going to go for an hour or so this morning. Kind of start up the game. Get into it, get a feel for the gameplay, all that stuff. Then this afternoon, right around 1:30 or so, we'll get a 2.5 hour stream in. So we're gonna get a few hours in today, sink our teeth into the game, and do a little bite-sized chunk this morning while I got some time, and a bit longer this afternoon. Should be able to stream tomorrow too. I will give more specific information when I can. So, with that, let's get into it. So we're starting a new game. Oh, archetype thinker. Extremely intelligent, very bad with people, knows interesting facts, comes up with original ideas. So it looks like intelligence, psychological, is that physical, and M is motivation. So, then we got sensitive, very psychological, a magnetic personality, but unstable. Might begin to lose his mind. Oof. Then we got physical. Extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. I might go psych. This sounds fun. A magnetic personality. Or you can create your own. Let's go with the sensitive one. The Furies are at home in the mirror. Is their address in the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown. Again.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever. Never, ever, ever, baby. An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic source. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
Oh boy. I wanted to know about it. I'm curious.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you've suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
No, I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and wanting things from people who don't want to give them to me. Alright.
Do you really?
Don't be naive, of course not. I want to sell the inky blackness until forever ends.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
Oh boy.
Fear and apprehension. You should ask what's out there first.
Inland Empire, easy success. Fear and apprehension, you should ask yourself what's out there first. I did this to myself. Tell me what's waiting for me. I don't care. I'm an idiot. I'm right.
Yes, your one disco mother.
What's waiting?
There's this giant ball there. And evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
Alright, how small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
How big is the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
And this duking it out I keep hearing about?
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face. Or you lose.
Okay.
Yes, it is. And you drowned in that sadness a long time ago.
Okay, what do you think?
You lost.
Oh, okay. Whoa. Punches and level up requirement. Okay. Punches and gut feelings, dreams, and waking life. Hold yourself together, keep your morale up. Where's that box go? That's kind of annoying. Okay. Physique and motorics. How well you move your body. Okay. So we got physique, psyche, your abilities to influence others, and intellect, capacity to read. Encyclopedia, call upon your knowledge, produce fascinating trivia. Okay. Interesting. Cool for dreamers, supernatural investigators, mental creators. Inland Empire is unfiltered wellspring of imagination, emotion, and foreboding. It enables you to grope your way through invisible dimensions of reality. Gaining insight into what you can't see, what's really going. These enigmatic riddles mean the world made at high levels. It animates the inanimate. You have conversations with the clothing. Conversations may change the course of investigation if you're not thrown in the loony bit. With low, you'll be void of imagination and character, and then how will you? I just can't read it. What's going on? That's Zoom. Okay. So I think that shows me everything. Then we got. Okay. Let me go to this bathtub. No? How do I interact? Can I get in? Okay. Not too sure what's going on here. controls. Highlight, interact with right bumper. So this was my first instinct, so let's try this. Alright, I'm not too sure what's going on. I don't think I can interact with anything. Target interactables. It's empty. Ah, okay. Not yet. Oh, okay. You see bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liquors. Okay. Take all. Satin white shirt. Okay. Alright. White satin shirt used to be fancy. It was light, now it smells like someone took a piss in the armpits. Unsavory odor. Woof. Health, morale. Okay. Got it. Alright.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
What mirror?
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror. Abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Maybe I should touch it first. Make sure there's nothing wrong with my face. Yeah, I think I don't care.
Behold.
Okay. My guy looks terrible.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Some kind of superstar? I think I'm a superstar. This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
It just is.
Please stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself. Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off.
Oh boy.
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
Superstardom. It's indescribable. I think it's supposed to look suggestive. Insinuating, vaguely sympathetic. It's an expression of pain. Sympathetic, right?
There might have been, 10 years ago. It's little more than a cadaverous spasm now.
Encyclopedia Formidable 13. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression. Electrochemistry impossible. Attempt to stop it from happening. Let the mirror be for now. So I need to roll a 13 and I have 1 point, so yeah, and I can't roll an 18. I think I'll let it be, right? Okay. I don't know what that is.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Okay.
Or has it been consigned there as punishment? You feel as though this creature is your friend and wants to reattach itself to your neck so that you may continue your adventures together in this strange world.
Pull on the fan, grab the tie. Let's try it.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade. Warning, warning, the necktie is no longer contained. What you have in your hand is a fantastically colorful tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Pull on the light
A
bulb.
terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain. It's just a little hangover-induced photosensitivity. Don't overreact.
We're gonna turn it off. Nah, we'll bring it on.
Little black spots dance on your retinas. It's almost pleasurable.
Pull on
The blades come squeaking to a halt.
Okay. Yes. Garish pattern. It's disturbingly vivid. Somehow you feel as if it would be wrong to ever take it off. It's your friend now. You'll betray him. It's important stuff. Okay. The spirit that corpse. Halogen watermarks. Looks like someone skinned this blazer off some long stick disco animal. Alright. Cool. Tight around the thighs, tight around the crotch. Okay. Golden brown bell bottom trousers, would be boot cut, far from normal. Someone else's piss soaked cum stained party pants. Oh my goodness. Let's go. What is this? What do I press? I don't know what that button means. Looks like I should press
The
Y.
window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in. What do you mean, assess the damage? How would you do that? What are you even trying to do? The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings. You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Oh.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Got it. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so that should be the last thing that we got. Take them. Put on my shoes. Green shoe, left foot. That's funny. Fit your left foot perfectly. Now I gotta find it. Okay. Alright, that should be it. Let's go at the door. Loose. 11 degrees centigrade. Whoa! Zone of control.
officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Trying to blow away from her beauty and just keep on looking.
No.
There's only one solution to this. You're a businessman.
Wait, I'm a businessman, chief executive officer. Why did you call me officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
Are you sure? You're shitting me. Yeah.
I'm not. Unless you've been shitting us all this time. You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less. Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Why don't I remember being a cop or anything else? Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law? Try the expression on her, let her know you want her physically. It cannot be retried. Alright, let's go for it. Come on, baby.
The words have already left your mouth.
I want to have fuck with you.
What was that? That's not even how words are used. What did you say? Come on, say it again.
I want her physically.
No, you see, that's not what you said. You said... Come on, man. Pretty, please. One more time.
Don't back down now. Say what you said again. Proudly.
Goddamn right you did. You crazy asshole, you. What kind of cop are you?
I can no longer deny it. Superstar, cop from the apocalypse. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that. You're pretty. I'm sorry. I'm the sorry cop. I'm not sure I'm a cop at all. I sure don't remember being one. I think I lied. We'll go superstar. We'll say we're superstar.
Okay, that's cool. Or if I can just maybe ask you to elaborate on that superstardom a tiny bit.
It means I'm a bloated old drone with sideburns and disco pants. If I don't have a joke up on my sleeve, that's on me. So see, I think I'm a superstar.
I have certainly been entertained. Thank you. Whatever you are, you should stick to it. Otherwise, it's gonna suck for you later when you have to interrogate me.
Uh-oh.
And for the record, no, I didn't do it.
I don't trust her. Still smoking.
The door is closed. There is no answer. You hear the shower being turned on. Somewhere inside.
Okay.
A tremendous loneliness comes over you. Everybody in the world is doing something without you.
I think we swallow it, right?
The door is closed.
Alright, we're gonna leave. Okay. Go down the stairs. See a container you can open and equip for. Whoa! I'll be right back, chat. Give me 1 second. Alright. So what are we doing here? Looks like we got all types of stuff going on. Let's go to this stand over here. This is where the lyrics will be. Okay. We go karaoke mic. Nice. What we got here? Season with static.
You should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul's immense, modest, puny. Cubic content is obscured by the hangover. We'll say it's immense.
Utterly. And it needs to be heard through a PA system. By other people. Whether they like it or not. Ram it up their ears, says your adrenaline gland. Violently express yourself.
This goes well with the theory of developing down my lungs at the start. What should I sing when it comes to it?
You have not yet stumbled on the right lamentation, but it's out there. It'll come to you. You will wreak havoc with it. Don't worry.
Lamentation sounds good. That would really indicate my soul. I was thinking maybe I could sing something happy.
No. Don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound. You have to find something tragic to sing first, though.
This goes well with the theory of developing down my lungs.
Who is mistakenly identified as a cop for his prominent jawline? Yes, sounds likely. You should probably go on stage and pose for a moment when you're done with this thought. See if it works.
Finish that. Okay. Sing karaoke. Find a sufficiently tragic tape, then play it on a boombox to memorize the lyrics, then ask the cafeteria manager to perform. In the evening, more people at the bar. So sad song on tape. Okay. Got it. The game looks so cool. I really like that. My guy looks terrible, but you know. Cool. Let's talk to him.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. That was disdain in his eyes. Even now he is purposely ignoring you. Looks like he's not a fan.
Since you're not a fan.
Oh no, you're a hero. A real hero cop.
Being sarcastic.
Am I? Or did you ride in, take the body down, solve the murder, and not trash my hostel room?
No way to talk to an officer.
Oh, it's not? You're right. It's not.
He has no respect for you personally, but this man sees himself as a law-abiding citizen, and you a representative of that law. He tries to avoid outright conflict. A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs, one of its wings broken. The man looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. Something about it makes you feel bitter.
Let's see if I can help him.
Look, your buddy is over there.
Man in a bomber jacket, okay.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Okay.
No, I'm not the bartender. I'm the cafeteria manager. That period of my life is over. Not everyone who stands behind a counter is a bartender, okay? I'm the cafeteria manager.
Understood.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we're good. We are good. Ooh, what's this? Healing item gained. Okay. Someone is working. Okay.
Hello, sweetie.
The cryptozoologist way.
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Okay, I'm gonna go to this back room. Kitchen reserved for personnel. Okay. Sleeping dock worker. Keep boots and roll down overalls. Wild pines.
On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Wake him up. Let's wake him up.
You gently shake his shoulder, but nothing happens. This man could probably sleep soundly in a ship's engine room.
Alright, let's grab the pill.
The man does not mind. You probably need them more than he does.
You've just picked up some magnesium. This item is stored in the bottom left corner of the screen above your character portrait. Use magnesium to heal your morale if you have morale damage.
Got it. Okay. So if I did left, right, X. Man, this is at 7? Okay. Tools, clothes, items, interact. Okay, tasks, map. Okay. And that's it. Alright.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. If an assault were launched on this building right now, if the windows came crashing down and the whole world descended upon you, this man would hurl himself in death's way to save you. You are sure of this, but why?
Who is he?
He is your half-brother.
Ah.
Hello, I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
Okay.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Uh-oh.
This is your chance to come up with a really good name for yourself. Get creative. Conceptualize.
28%. This cannot be retried. I don't really know my name. Yeah, let's say it.
Okay then.
He disregarded.
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I'm aware I'm a policeman. What interviews?
At the 57th, we like to prepare an initial list of persons of interest, and then just skim the surface. Prepare the field, get to know the players. You don't do that? Maybe it's not an inter-district practice.
I'm a policeman.
Right. And the interviews?
Uh-oh. I haven't.
Okay. We'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Okay.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No. Dead body.
Mm-hmm.
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
I hope so.
This is the first time you detect a weariness in the lieutenant's voice. It is obvious he would have preferred for the body to no longer be in the tree.
Where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
What if I told you I'm not really a police officer? I'm really so sure I'm the police, but I can't remember anything. What were we supposed to do again? I can't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse. If you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
Okay.
A painkiller would be good about now. This thing is pulsating with discomfort. The best cure for a headache is, of course, morphine. They won't have that. So cigarettes will have to do.
How can you be so sure I'm from the police?
I was sent here to meet a detective from Precinct 41. You have the insignia of the citizens' militia on your sleeve and on your back.
Okay.
I suppose you could be impersonating him. You could have gotten the insignia from the black market or forged it. But for now, I'm going to set those possibilities aside. I'm not from the Inspectorate General.
Yeah, let's say the white rectangles.
Yes. They're not just white rectangles. They bear a halogen watermark with the letters RCM and a pattern resembling the street grid of Revachol West.
Oh.
I would ask you to step into the headlights of my motor carriage, but again, it's none of my concern. I just need you to do your job. You mean you don't have a badge?
It wasn't on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I would advise you to locate it as quickly as possible. But getting the body down should still take precedence.
Okay.
We all feel that way sometimes. There is no such thing as a police officer, I'm afraid. What remains is that there is a dead body in the tree. Someone has to figure out who put it there. If we don't, no one else will. But first, we have to take it down.
Alright, let's go.
After you, officer.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Got it. Alright, cool. Woo! Lots of stuff going on, chat. Alright. So what do we got here? Sing karaoke, report your badge missing. Interview the cafeteria man, yep. Officer profiling complete, locate halogen watermarks. Yeah, you need to report your badge missing. Yep. Murder that happened, you gotta ask him and inspect the victim's body. Yep. Okay. So let's... Oh, active done. Okay, got it. Let's go, let's go over here.
Yes?
Tell me about the case.
What do you want to know?
Literally anything.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
Only what you told me.
Do you want me to brief you?
Yes.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate.
Oh boy.
During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Okay, do we know who this was?
A security guard or worker of some sort hired by Wild Pines. This was just hearsay from Martinez, of course. We need to find out the truth. To find him or her is one of our tasks here. For now, all we know is that the tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Okay.
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Okay.
That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in this city.
Yes, we
That's right.
gained 10 experience. Yeah, why are we...
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
Okay.
His disdain is clear. This man would not use such an expression otherwise.
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
Yeah. You know what I'm in on?
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off. It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
Alright, I'll let it go.
Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case? You mean like a brief? Do you want me to brief you again? 3 days ago, during that time, the victim had been... Okay then. Was there anything else you wanted to know? No, it's not a particularly mysterious case. The deceased is a security guard for a corporation involved in a labor dispute. It doesn't take a DeLorean polymath to put the pieces together. I just don't see the case getting more mysterious than that.
White male in his 40s, before he personally, I think labor disputes are very serious. Could be sexy.
I'm relieved that you agree.
He is glad and surprised to see an officer who can appreciate the less than spectacular.
Anything else?
Do you know the feeling when you've begun filling in a crossword, but some of your answers don't quite seem to fit? That's the feeling I have right now, for some reason.
I know what you
It
mean.
will turn into quite the puzzle yet, I'm afraid.
Alright,
Good.
I think you should know that I can't remember anything.
No response. He just arches his brow.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
There is a sudden, harsh edge to his voice, like he's tired of hearing about your personal affairs.
So what should I concentrate on? I'm completely lacking basic information about any organization we're in. I'm afraid this is a medical situation.
Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation. Try work, the case at hand. It can work miracles.
Okay.
Focus on other people's troubles, not your own. That is a relief.
Your heart beats twice like a fist. The serotonin deficiency makes your teeth clench.
Say nothing.
The lieutenant glances at his electronic wristwatch. A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch on his wrist.
Me?
Yes.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Rapport, open up a little. Yeah, open up.
If you insist. What do you want to know?
You don't look like other people. Tell me a secret about yourself. You
No.
Your brain sends the signal to your lips, but they refuse the order. Something is paralyzing them. You're pretty sure it has something to do with the eyebrow is exercising psionic control over you.
What's happening?
Something the matter, detective?
This guy's got authority off the charts. With just the flick of his eyebrow, he's able to make you his thrall.
Okay, so what? Excuse me. Whew. What can I do about it?
Nothing. You better hope he doesn't abuse his authority. There's a lot of it.
Yeah, accept it.
The lieutenant relaxes his eyebrow, and you seem to regain control of yourself.
You don't look like other people.
That's because I'm half Seolite, or quarter. My father's father was from Seoul. So was my grandmother, but from my mother's side. It's not an interesting topic.
Alright, give me 1 second, chat. Okay, what is Seoul? Yeah.
It's a part of the world, officer. A geopolitical entity and a geographic division. I told you it wouldn't be interesting.
Oh. Whew! The pollen is killing me. Sorry, I gotta start muting myself. Okay, I guess it's not interesting.
I
then.
can see you're disappointed. You are right to be. I don't speak a word of Seolite. I've never met either one of my grandparents. I've never been to Seoul. I'm a regular, garden variety ravacholière.
He's glad to have shut down your question.
Wow, empathy. Alright, let's ask about glasses.
That's correct.
That makes him a Beano-clad. Completely uncopped material, if you say so yourself.
I'm not gonna call him a Beano. Yeah.
Are they? They're mostly just cumbersome.
You could use a good, normal pair yourself.
Do you ever talk with yourself?
What do you mean?
You know, okay. When you're thinking conversations with your brain.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
So how do you think? It never just chimes in with advice or warnings or anything.
I can't say that it does, no. When I need to think, I just use...
The lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a few pages.
Okay.
That's where his conversations with himself take place.
Yeah, makes sense.
You're super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system. You're special.
Alright.
Good.
Cool.
Let's change the subject.
You seem to be
Excuse
following
me?
What if I work this case alone? Just an observation.
You have a distinctive way of walking. If I were to walk in front of you, we would surely collide. I hope you don't take this the wrong way. It's just a collegial observation. In the 57th, we call it the Jamrock Shuffle. Officers from Jamrock's 41st Precinct tend to move a bit erratically.
Interesting.
They say it's a scene-clearing technique developed by one of your lieutenants for gathering evidence. It's erratic, yet thorough. Prioritizes containers.
That's racist.
I'm sure you don't. It's just a stupid interdepartmental thing. I'm making assumptions. We should move.
Passing along frivolous interdepartmental stereotypes is not usually his oeuvre. He regrets bringing it up.
Okay, I'm ready to leave. Nice. So we got a ton more tasks. Pissing competition. Ask him about this after the initial inspection is done and a day debrief. Can answer any lingering questions you may have about the case in RCM. The balcony after 2200 when you're calling it a day. Alright. Cool. So chat. It is 10:56. I am going to active thoughts alter dialogue options. Thought bonuses differ for research and completion. Tools. Substances can be administered during dialogue. Tools are context sensitive. Equip them before use. Time passes when picking new dialogue options. Read books to pass time quicker. Gain experience by completing tasks or exploring leveling up grants you skill points. Skill points. Your skill points unlock skills or unlock or forget thoughts. White skill checks can be re-rolled. Skill checks. Red skills are permanent. Okay, interesting. We're gonna save. And we are going to play a bit later. So thanks for hanging out for the first session. Don't be afraid to say weird things. People are more forgiving to persons in power, like police officers. Need to do something but find his back, sneak out after he's gotten to sleep. Short on money, equip and pass their back, collect bottles and sell them. Most checks have secret difficulty modifiers. Talking to the right person can reopen a closed white check. Red checks can be tried only once. Failed white checks can be retried. Okay. Drugs raise learning camps, but they're bad for your health. Revachol. Orania. Klassia. Buy a book. Okay. Pry bar. Sleeping heals. Police work stuff. Take breaks. Talk to strangers. Explore. Low on health. Yep. Wow. Lots of little information. Alright. Yeah, so we're saved. We'll be on later. Thanks for tuning in. This was fun. Fun game. Interesting game. Different than a lot of games that I've ever played. So I'm excited to see where it goes in the afternoon. A couple more hours in. Hopefully we can complete some of our tasks and start having fun. So thanks everyone again for tuning in. If you're watching on Twitch, go over to YouTube. Follow. It'd mean the world to me. Like and subscribe on YouTube. And if you're on YouTube, head over to Twitch. Follow me there. Thanks again, everyone. This has been the first session of Disco Elysium, and we will continue to play this game. All right, everyone. Have a good one.